Hello and welcome to Solve for the last part of my 4-part Magic Square series, with the last part being creating a 4K plus 2 order Magic Squares. Well, actually it's just what you need to know before we learn in the part 3 how to make multiple 4 order Magic Squares, but some even order Magic Squares are not multiple of 4, like 6, 10, 14, so we're going to learn these. They're a little bit intricate, but again, no calculation needed. And let's do this. So we start with the name of the method. The method was published in the late 11th century by Abu Muhammad Abd al-Jabbar Al-Kharaqī. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm very sorry about that. I don't speak Persian or Farsi for this instance. Anyway, he was he was an astronomer, mathematician. He was an incredible person, and he published a way to make a magic square, which is 4K plus 2. So let's start with k equals to 1. Again, like in the last part, we just need to know what k is. We don't have to make a lot of calculation here. K is 1 to make a 6 by 6 magic square. Why? Because 6 is 4 multiplied by 1, that's it, plus 2. And of course, if you want to make k equal to 2, you make 2 multiplied by 4 plus 2 would make a 10 by 10 square. And by the way, we're going to make a 10 by 10 square in just a while. So here's the method to do that. It's not very difficult. You like the previous in the previous video, you take the top left corner, the top left quarter, and this time you're going to put a little cross just at the corner here, like this. Now in this corner, this quarter, on the top line, you're going to put one red square and one blue square, only one of each, but not on the little cross. So here we don't have much choice, so let's put the red here and the blue there. Okay, so now, and I'm gonna say that generally, so it's gonna sound weird, but we're gonna put k green squares in the top line. So here we don't have much room remaining. You can put the green squares. For the green, it's allowed on the cross, no problem. It's only for the red and the blue that you cannot put them on the cross, but for the green, you can put the green anywhere you want on the line. So here we have k equal to 1, so we put only one green square and we have to put it there. So we don't have much choice. Now the second step is to go downward diagonally like this. So what does this supposed to mean? Well, this is supposed to mean that you go and complete the diagonal with the green squares, like this. And also you do the same with the red and the blue, wrapping around still in our quarter square, like this for the red, and the same for the blue. Yeah. Now we are going to make a vertical symmetry. And we're going to put the red on the other side, on the right, like this, symmetrically. And also the green. The green is going to go anywhere, everywhere, and green is really not difficult to deal with. And then we're going to make horizontal symmetry, with the horizontal axis symmetry. And this time we're going to put the blue down there and still the green, not the red. So the red is going to go to the right and the blue to the bottom. Actually you can change the colors, but it doesn't. So the red is going to go on the right, the blue on the bottom, and you are going to have green everywhere. So far so good. And we're done. we're actually done, because we're going to start with the green. Always start with the green on the top left direction, like this, and we fill up counting the way we did in the previous video. So each time we have green, we put the number. If we don't have green, we don't put the number. So we're gonna put, for instance, the 1, and then we're gonna put the 6 and 8, 11, and that's it, and we get to this. Now here's the trick, because we're gonna have troubles for the red or the blue, and we can confuse. We have red squares on the top right part of this big square, so we have red on the top right. So we start for red, bottom left. We start opposite to where we have red. We have red top right, we start bottom left, and we fill up the first half, because we're going from down and going up, 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 up. The first half, of course, is going to be with no red, and then we're going to fill everything up from 19 to 24. That's it. For the blue, it's the same. We have blue squares at the bottom left, so we're going to start at the top right, on the opposite side. Again, we go horizontally, but this time from left to right, and then top to bottom. And we fill up the blue with the numbers counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 12, etc. And finally, for the remaining squares, we start bottom right and we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should arrive, should be there soon. There it is. And we're done. We made a magic square 6 by 6 with a magic constant equals to 111. Be careful, there are 6 lines of 111 makes 666. Be careful. Anyway, so let's try again with k equals to 2 to make things a little bit clear. So k equals 2, and we select the top left quarter, like so. We put 1 red and 1 blue, always 1 red and 1 blue. So anywhere we want on the top line except the little cross there. We really have all the choice. We can put them really where we want on the top line. And then we have to put K green anywhere on the top line. So K green, here K equals to 2, so we put 2 green squares. We can put them on the corner where there was the cross or not. We're really free there to do whatever we want. Each time it's going to make a different pattern and different magic square. Cool. Then we complete the diagonals going down right, like this for the green. Don't forget to wrap around to finish all the diagonals and semi-diagonals. And like this for the red, and the same for the blue. There we go. We then we mirror the green to the right and the red also. And we mirror to the bottom the green, like this, and the blue. And now we just have to fill up, starting on top left with the green. So again, we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. And each time we have a green square, we put the number. And that's what we get. For red, again, red we mirrored it top right. So we're going to start to fill up the red bottom left at the opposite side. And that's it. And for blue it's the same. We have a blue on the bottom left, so we start top right to fill up the blue. And finally the remaining squares are going to be filled up from bottom right, like this. 1, 2, 3, well, not the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc., etc. and we get a magic square. So that's it. Now we have all the tools to make any magic square for any size. It's easy. It's well, it's not that difficult, and especially easy if you use a computer. And if you don't use a computer even, it can be done by hand. Nothing really difficult and no calculation. So to finish this series, I'm going to show you a very special magic square. My special magic square. So I found this magic square by combining Roger Bowley's special magic square and the 5x5 magic square. How did I do that? Well, here it is. I used base 5 because we have 5x5, so I worked on base 5 using only 5 digits, 0, 1, 2, 5, 8, written like in a calculator. Then they can be reversed, upside down, and left to right. And each number is written in the square with 2 digits. So we start with 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 5, 0, 8, 8, 0, 8, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 5, 1, 8, etc. So let's do this. For this one, remember we can start anywhere we want. If you don't remember, it's the second video on this series. For example, just we start at the bottom right there and move up. You remember the knight move, and we can, if we cannot move, we go up right, up left, and we finish this beautiful magic square with a magic constant equal to 176. And here it is in all its beauty. Yeah, I'm going to do some video editing magic now to mirror everything. Yeah, I hope it's working. And now what we're gonna do is that we're gonna check that, of course, it's a magic square. All the lines, all the columns, and both diagonals have the same sum, and also the semi-diagonals, like this one or that one, we always have 176. And also we can pick up any number in the grid, like this one, which I don't know, depending on where you look. It's a 20, it can be a 2, it can be a 50, it doesn't matter. Then you make a plus sign and you get 176. And if you make a multiply sign, you still get 176. And if you choose a number at the edge like this, and you make a plus sign but wrapping around, you get 176. And the same for the multiply sign. Yep, like this, 176. And if you take the center square and the 4 corners, you get 176. And finally, if you take the center and the 4 edge middles, you get 176. Actually, this square just doesn't want to be anything else than a magic square. There's almost no way this guy doesn't want to be magical. You can put it upside down, you can look at it through the paper, and it's still a magic square. So here it is, humbly presenting you my special magic square. I hope you like it. I hope you like that series, and see you next time for next video. Bye bye.